Hello, everybody, and welcome on Block Interview. I hope everybody is doing pretty well today. Just one little question before to start the interview with Bilal. I would love for you to write a little comment in the chat, just for me to know that everybody is here and everybody is hearing me well, because I just changed like my setup. Just if you can just share. Normally, I received all the message in the chat, so if you can start a bit, I will write a little hello. Hello, hello, Sawa. Oh, le français. Yes, I'm French, but the interview will be in English. If you know me, previously, I had a podcast called Block Interview. It's here, where I interviewed a lot of people. For example, the father of Julian Assange, Joseph Lubin, the co-founder of Ethereum. And today I start my new journey full in English with an interview of Bilal. Bilal is the CTO of a great project called Dogami. If you want to know more about Dogami, I made a video, so you can find the video on this channel where I explain a bit how Dogami. You will learn more during this interview. But after the interview, do not forget to check this video. Another big thing during this interview, you will be able to win a Dogami NFT, or not a Dogami dog, but Dogami Bones. Bilal will explain us what you will be able to do with this Dogami. So no, I can't say this. What else? Just we wait a bit for people to join us. And in few seconds, we will be able to invite our friend Bilal. He's waiting in the waiting room. Oh, hello, Zokre. I don't know your name. Zokre TV. I hope you're doing well. Just one question for you all. Do you have a Dogami? For like the past 2 days, we had the private sale, we had the public sale. The public sale is still running now. So just one question: who in the audience bought a Dogami? So if you can write it down in the chat. I just saw Bilal will come back in a few minutes. Got 3. Thomas and Studio, congratulations. I think you get some. Hi Claire. Hi Claire. Do you have a Dogami, Claire? Just to know. Me, yes, you. Do you have a Dogami? Did you bought a Dogami, or you here? 3. All right, you're a team of 3. So you have 2 Tezos accounts, Tezos wallet, and then you bought it, or you bought it in the private sale and the public sale. How did you manage to go to? I have 2, so congratulations. I hope you will all have some diamond Dogami to the moon. Of course, that's why we are here tonight. Bilal just arrived in the live. He will join us in few seconds. There is no countdown. He just here. Hello, Bilal.
Hello there.
Everybody, Bilal is here. Bilal, just for remember, you are the CTO of Dogami.
Yeah, and co-founder.
And co-founder. We'll discuss a bit that. So during this interview, we will have 3 big moments: the normal questions, the audience question. Everybody here can ask question, and I will
Oh my
Bilal will
god.
see them. There will be the dog questionary. During the dog questionary, I will ask Bilal 4 questions, like the most relevant question about dog, I will say. There will be the tricky question about the project. So, stay tuned. And at the end, you will be able to earn and win, more precisely, Dogami Bones. And just to start, what is a Dogami Bones? Just to explain in a few words before we start.
It's top secret.
Oh,
But no, you can see it as a joker. So just like a joker in a card game, you can do multiple things with it, and it's kind of game changer.
All right. So you're a Dogabones. You will be able to find to win a Dogabone. Not now. In the next few questions. So because hello to all the people that join us now. My name is Block Interview, and we are here on a Dogami interview. For the audience, for your question, I see that we already have some questions, but let's start with some open questions to Bilal, in order for the people that don't know the project to know a bit the project. So can you introduce yourself? It's the quick introduction, Bilal.
Oh, quickly. Okay. So I'm Bilal, 30 years old, passionate about entrepreneurship, French scientist by studies, and I've been an entrepreneur in Web3 for the past 3 years. And for the past 9 months, I've been co-founding and CTO, acting as CTO of Dogami.
Okay, what does a Dogami CTO? What's your like your main
Wow.
action? If you could found some like a few of them.
I handle the whole technical part. Well, obviously, I handle everything that is related to blockchain technology.
Okay.
So the development of the whole smart contract architecture, the indexer, which is kind of the backend, and and also the development of the front end. And I'm talking about the web-based platform that everyone has been using for the minting,
Okay.
which also governs the genetics of the NFTs, the reveal, how they can be exchanged, etc. I handle also part of the product team, which conceptualize the game in itself, with the game designers, the game producers, etc. And also part of the game development team, which are developing everything that is related to the assets, whether it is the dogs or the accessories that we're producing. But all of those are important and very dependent on the other departments. For example, the files, how they're implemented. We need the art department to do his job, and is doing a pretty great job. Everybody's doing a great job. But yeah, everything is connected to together.
And
Where I stand.
how many are you? Because you started the project around 6 months ago, I would say. 6 or 10,
Yeah,
between 6 and 10 months ago, and now
yeah.
because we
nine
are
months
like at
and
the top
six
of the
months of
project.
existence.
Oh, 6 months of existence. Okay, and
Yeah.
how many are you?
So we are approximately 30. Um, we have a huge department in gaming, in technology, very small in marketing, as a matter of fact. But yeah, a huge team in the creative part.
Okay, and I'm sure your team also in the technological part to handle all the minting, the marketplace, because now like people that that are connected to the website can actually see a marketplace. It's
Yeah.
already running, let's say, smoothly. How, like, to present yourself a bit more, how did you discover the world of NFT? I know that you work on a blockchain project previously, and I don't know if you still work on it, but now how did you discover the NFT part?
So, as you mentioned, I was co-founder and CEO of Equisafe, which is a fintech company. I still spend a very small amount of my time there. My co-founder is mostly taking the lead. Um, but as I was working there, I kind of missed a lot of opportunities in Web3. I was very late, and when I saw NFTs, I thought I thought it could be a good use case for a game, and also a game could be a good use case to drive adoption. And so basically from there, I started thinking of how can I do a game, what kind of universe, pop culture universe I can inspire myself from, and kind of very naturally, um, by discussing with Adrian and Max, we just thought of Tamagotchi and Nintendogs, and we said, wow, it just felt like a no-brainer to reproduce it. But the big challenge was to um, um, produce something professional in that space. And I like to think that we've kind of done that. When you look at the white paper, when you look at the professionalism that the community manager, the community team has done on Discord, managing almost 100,000 people. Yeah, I mean, it's great.
And a big question, I asked this question because a lot of new project of NFT are like arriving from everywhere. Does this project come from NFT to the idea, or you start with like a creative idea, the dog idea maybe? What's the starting point of the project? NFT or dogs?
It's Tamagotchi. It's just Tamagotchi. When we said Tamagotchi, we heard ourselves saying Tamagotchi. We said, okay, how can we do Tamagotchi? And we took like NFTs, augmented reality, mobile, and we proved it made sense to kind of reinvent Tamagotchi and Nintendo with all those tools.
I asked this question. I had your one of your co-founder in mind, Adrien,
Yeah.
because it's not like you created Dogami not with dog for nothing, I would say. um, because can you tell us a bit about Adrien, because he knows a bit, he think about dog.
Yeah, so Adrian was the co-founder of Wamiz. He's been an entrepreneur for the past 20 years, and for the past 15, he co-founded Wamiz. Wamiz is one of the leading pet media in the world. They do between 15 and 25 million unique visitors every month. It's basically the Wikipedia for cats and dogs. Um, and the company was sold to Nestle, which is one of the leading company in the pet industry because it owns a lot of brands, whether it's food or everything related to pets. So indeed, Adrien was instrumental in the choice of the pet universe, but it was a huge workshop to decide which animal, which taste of realism will give to the assets, whether it was 2D, 3D, how to create the game loop to make it to have sense continuously for player playing the game. All of those was co-constructed with all the parties within the game.
All right, and I'm sure all those experiences help you create all the breeds and all the different characteristic of each Dogami. But before talking about gameplay, play to earn, cross game assets, and, and all those words that make the gameplay very interesting on Dogami, I wanted to do a little zoom on the public and private sales, because we are at few
Good
hours
question.
or
Let's see where we
minutes.
stand. So no, there is about 15 hours left. Well, 16 hours, 45 minutes
Mhm.
for the public sale, and there is only 130 dogamis left. Okay, so there's a lot of time,
And
it's
pretty little amount of
and
the gaming.
little amount. I think people in Asia they're just waking up.
So
So
that's the end.
yeah, pretty much. What's
And
amazing is that on object.com we can just kind of see the statistics.
normally you can share
And
your screen. If you want to share your screen, you can share your screen.
wow, there are a lot of tabs. People are gonna be crazy.
That's, tech guys.
Partage d'écran. All right, let's do it. Boom. Oh my god. Oh
No,
my god. Oh my god.
uh, what happened?
Where do I
Is it
click?
okay?
What are you seeing? Are you seeing Dogami?
I can share your screen. Yes, Here is the Dogami website. Okay, you have a lot of
Yeah.
like literally a lot of thing open in your browser, but all right, just
Oh my God.
130,
Yeah.
16 minutes. Here we are on object.com.
Do you want me to do a demo? Maybe I can do a demo for people to
That
check
would
it
be
out.
yeah, so cool. How to buy a Dogami? Pretty simple.
Well, I cannot buy a Dogami anymore because I've already bought my Dogami, but I will go on my puppies to see my Dogamis. What's happening here? Okay. Yeah. So here's my Dogami.
And I'm sure you two are waiting for the reveal, the
Yeah.
unboxing. You call it the unboxing. The unboxing. When is the unboxing?
It's on the 1st of March. Um, Everybody can choose whether he wants to unbox or not. And indeed, once you click on unbox, you have kind of a reveal videos, and boom, you know what your Degami looks like. And there are a lot of different traits and properties. So the first drop is Generation Alpha. You'll be able to change the name. You'll have the so it's a puppy. So there is three phases in the game: puppy, adult, and spirit. And then you have all the different traits. So the different traits, they sum up in one KPI, which is the rarity score, and this is very important. Um, and you will have also the kind of the ranking of your Dogami within this score. And the thing that is funny is that playing the game, you'll be able to improve some of those traits and properties, and thus improve your ranking within the other Dogamis. So it's pretty funny. And do we have some arbitrage opportunities? 350, 338. Oh my god, the floor price on object is cheaper. All right.
I don't know if people understand that if you keep your Dogami, first they will appear, and second, there is a whole experiences after that. We'll discuss a bit. I have a question from
Oh
Zoc.
my god.
What?
Even the 1 10 puissance 21.
Yeah, there are
That's a
some
lot.
crazy people. That crazy people. Zoc ask why we don't see. No, that's another question. I will ask this question, but about this awesome lounge. Blah 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 blah. I saw a question. Yeah, this question. I have a question. What are you going to do with the 100 remaining Dogami?
But oh my god,
Oh.
I love to see that. Um, so what I'm gonna do? So people are have still the opportunity to buy it. So the public sale, to avoid scalping of bots, we created a public sale whitelist, and so on the 16 hours remaining, those whitelisted people can obviously, those who haven't bought any Dogami yet can still buy theirs. So there's just 130 people that haven't bought theirs yet. So
All right.
I hope for the others, the people that are waiting for the public sale, that some people won't buy it. Um, I
In
really
order
hope
to
for it.
open to people that didn't sign up for the whitelist.
Exactly.
I saw on the chat just before that there are a few people that bought not one, not two, but three Dogamis.
Only
I
two.
only, only two. Oh, why just three?
I mean, the point of the game is also the ability to rent the Dogamis to players that don't have one, so that they can play and share the revenue with you. Obviously, if they do, if they make some revenue. Another game mechanic that is very important is that it's not because you don't play with your Dogami that its experience decreases. The Dogami never lose experiences; it can only win experiences.
That's very a good question. And just before we jump on the gameplay and how to earn, for example, some token, Doga token. I just
Yeah.
wanted to do two things. We will start the dog questionary, and
The
we will
what?
launch the dog questionnaire, like the 4 questions I will ask you about dogs in
Okay.
order for you to know if you know your things. And during this dog questionnaire, I will ask one question to the audience, and I will pick one people, and these people will win a Dogami Bones.
Mm,
It's like a magic thing in the world. We can't say more about it, but it's a magic thing. It looked like a bone, actually. So we will start with a little video. That was the entrance. Let's start with the first question. Why do dogs have wet noses? Bilal, question for you.
uh, can I call someone?
Why do dogs have wet nose? In the chat, you can help him.
Wait,
You
wait,
can.
wait, 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 wait. Oh yeah, la vie du public.
Why do dogs have
Can
wet
anyone give me
noses?
the answer?
It's the
What? Nobody
first answer.
knows? I don't see where it's written. Content. I don't know. Let's say they're always sick.
Actually, wet noses. It's a way for them to
Oh, I know. It's
better.
for the smelling.
It's for the smelling. It's for the smelling, and
Like,
a lot of people say that a dog with a wet nose is a dog that's feeling pretty well, healthy. Exactly, Danny. Thank you. It's healthy.
okay,
Second question in the dog question: what is the favorite dog breed of the Queen of England, Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, which
You,
one?
so like the
Ah,
one we, we have
okay,
now.
okay.
I repeat the question: what is the favorite dog breed of Queen of England?
I know the answer. I know the answer. We're trying to have it. So part of what we want to do in the future with Dogami is partner with brands and celebrities. And regarding brands, we have two types of partnerships. We're thinking uh, about what we call wearables. So it could be a partnership with Lacoste, for example, to have a Lacoste hoodie for your dog within the game. The particularity is that we also want to create physical goods in the merchandising shop that we'll be creating, so that for each digital accessories of your NFTs, you can buy the real one. The second type of accessories are the consumables. Let's say, for example, I partner with Red Bull. I don't say we did, and you can drink the Red Bull and get a booster on a specific game or action you have to do with the dog. And on the celebrity part, what we want to do is to um, recreate within the game the dogs um, of 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 the
Famous people.
breeds and the dogs of famous people. Yeah, and so we were thinking of the Commodore, which is the breed of Mark Zuckerberg's dog, and if
The corgi, which is the dog of our friend, the Queen Elizabeth.
but he gave the answer before I do. How I'm supposed to answer now? What the hell?
Antoine, you were right. And Bilal, I assume you knew the answer.
Yeah, I did,
So,
but now you'll never know for sure.
nobody will never know. True or false? Dogs can see only in black and white.
No. Wait, there is a trick. It's not black and white. It's like green and something.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I believe they don't see the exact same bandwidth that the human eyes uh, see, and so the colors feels a bit different. Am I right?
completely all right. They see colors, but more muddy than the human eyes, if I can compare like
Okay.
this. Like now we are going to ask the audience the question, which is, what is the breed of Luffy, the dog of the Dogami team? Do you have a
Uh,
picture you can share us, because
this
you still
one,
share your
this
screen?
one is
No,
simple.
no, no.
This one is
Yeah, but
simple.
don't answer. Uh, I asked the audience, so all people here in the audience, people now they are live with us. You have to
Uh-huh.
subscribe to the channel and
Yeah.
answer the good
Click
answer in
if you want to make my
click
dog laugh.
subscribe to make my dog laugh, to make Luffy laugh. So you have to share your answer. Can you show us a picture of Luffy? Just for, do
Picture
you
of
on your,
Luffy.
because you share your screen, I see your screen, so I can share your screen actually. If you have a
Wait,
picture of
don't share
Luffy,
my screen. Let me find the picture of Luffy first.
sure. So I will share I will not give the answer now. The answer will be revealed on Twitter with the winner, and the winner will win and get Dogami Bones. So
Where's
some
Luffy?
answer. It's the winning time.
Oh, yeah, I know where to find pictures of Luffy.
Just one quick question. Do you have for objective to create like a Luffy Instagram account?
I think there's already a Luffy Instagram account.
Oh, cool. So Luffy is Luffy, the chief. Yeah, the chief dog
Yeah,
officer. Exactly. I saw in the
yeah.
chat.
Very
Zach
important
said.
role. Very, very important role.
Did you find? Do you find the a quick picture to help the audience? I repeat, you can win.
Yes, I did.
Uh, and you're doing the picture. You can win a Doga Bones if you know the breed of Luffy, the Dogami dog chief dog officer. You answer, you share your answer in the chat, and you subscribe to Block Interview. Here
Click.
is the dog, dressed like a prince, I would say. So, what is the share it, and maybe you can win the Doga Bones.
Maybe, because this
Maybe.
question was too simple.
The question was too simple, but I will randomly pick someone that's subscribed and also share the answer in the chat. So go check Luffy Dogami Chief Dog Officer, and we will continue now with the little interview. Let's jump on question of gameplay.
Yeah.
You share with us a very interesting fact that in the game, in the Dogami game, people will be able to buy items. All those items will also be NFTs, I suppose.
Yeah. All the items, whether it's wait. Um, Maybe two or three items won't be NFTs, but like most of the food, most of the beverage, most of the accessories will be NFTs. When you eat some NFT food, you will burn the NFT, and so you won't be able to use it anymore. And by using the NFTs at the right moment, you win. Well, the sooner you use those NFTs, when, for example, your dog is hungry, the more rewards you'll have. And there is a formula. It might be a bit geeky, but there is a formula that kind of tries to explain the mechanics of the reward system in the play to earn mechanism of the game.
All right. I just one question. What is your Twitter, please? If you ask, the Twitter of Dogami is at Dogami, and if you ask Twitter, my Twitter is Block Interview, so you can follow us on Block
And my
Interview for.
Twitter is Bilal el Alamy.
Yes, and you can follow Bilal El Alamy. Let's continue. So that's more the true ownership part. But when I wrote the white paper, so go check the Dogami white paper. It will be it will give you more detail on the game than just this interview. But you discuss a lot about AR, augmented reality.
Yeah.
Can you explain us a bit? Because I played a lot. I'm a bit geek also. I played a lot of Pokemon Go because it was the first AR game available, and then I jumped to the Harry Potter Go, and how and I had a lot of frustration regarding, for example, interaction with other player. Sometimes you cannot the when you want to play the game, but not in AR. It's not that satisfying. So how will you manage this part?
Well, that's exactly what the boundaries that we want to push. Like I like to say, we want to create a social augmented reality world. And so we want our avatars to be metaverse ready, meaning they can be used in a virtual shared space that we could call a metaverse or metaverses. Those virtual spaces aren't necessarily fully virtual. I believe they can be superposed to the reality, and that's what we call augmented reality. I believe the user experience of augmented reality is way smoother, way simpler, because you have to use only your phone and you can contextualize in your own environment the game. Um, and so that's what we want to do. Obviously, I want to see the games of someone else within the game. That would be so cool, and that's what I call a social augmented reality world. Basically, two people cannot go to the same place, get the same thing.
Mhm.
Otherwise, there is no scarcity. So that's a first element of the gameplay. Um, another another question could be, could we use our dogamis in other metaverses? Um,
Yeah, that's
so
well,
they,
just before answering this question, because that's cross game.
yeah,
That we
sorry.
will jump on cross game a bit later. I have Pierre. What are Dogami biggest achievement right now? Just before, if you want to answer, like if you want to make a quick pause, but
Dogami biggest achievement right now, without any doubt, the recruitment of the team.
yeah, all right, Pierre. I hope this satisfy and will answer the question. So that's the AR part of this. But just before to jump, I forgot a question, like a very important question I wrote myself. Is you made the public the private sale? It's 50x TZ. It's the Tezos token. How, as a NFT and a game company, do you like come up with this price? How do you build a price and create a price for an NFT? The secret
Um,
sauce.
yeah, very, very good question. There is no exact science, and there's three angles to that. The first one is to understand how to value the minting price. The second is to understand how to value the secondary market price. And actually there's only two.
So
On the,
just to summarize again, for people that join us, how to
yeah,
create a price for an NFT that you just drop actually before there is like a demand.
yeah,
So
that's important to understand. And then the second part is how to value the NFTs after he was minted. So the particularity of the NFTs before they are minted is that nobody knows which NFT you have, and so you don't know the characteristics. And since each NFTs has unique characteristics, you can compare them to the others and see how many times this specific characteristic appears in an NFT. So it's probabilistic, and you can kind of sum probabilities to have a probability of appearance score, which could be the rarity score. So that's how you value those in the secondary market. In the primary market, it's very hard to answer this question. You have several approaches. You can have kind of classical approaches where you say, okay, the NFTs cost this price, and I want to create, and I want to have this margin. And obviously, this is not a very good approach, because even though the first part of the creation of the NFTs is hard, because you start from nothing and you have to create a 3D model, um, the how can I say, the actual uh, algorithm that generates the 8,000 dogs from kind of eight base dogs or breeds is actually very, 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 very easy. So it's not the right approach, this top down, bottom up approach. The
Okay.
top down could be to try to value what the NFT could bring in the future, and create this equilibrium where you make some revenues, and the owner is able to win more in a reasonable amount of time. And so that's kind of the approach that we've done it, and we have valued that within the cashback, with an expected price of the token, um, we believe within 3 months, the NFT can be worth uh, easily 5 times their floor
The
price,
price.
because the minting price, because they are bringing value very, very quickly, and they will
All right.
keep bringing value.
And
Um,
when
and
you talk about price and value, I want to jump on the DAO, decentralized automated organization
yeah,
that you want to provide. And at the center of a DAO, there is the token. We have a lot of question now in the chat about the Doga token. So how people, like, I will answer this question is will answer a lot of people question. How people will be able to earn the Doga token?
so there's many ways of earning Doga tokens. You can be staking, so that's classical DeFi. You can be farming accessories and sell those accessories or use them. And then within the gameplay, let's say you have to spend 10 dogas to buy some food. Um, with 10 dogas, you can give, I don't know, 5 times to your dogs to eat. And when your dogs wants to eat, the person that gives him food um, 1 minute after he wants to eat will win more rewards than the person that gives him food 30 minutes after.
Okay.
So so it's very discrete actions. You don't have to spend 2 hours on the game every day. If you want, you can. Obviously, you can take care of your puppy and increase the bonding level, which is also a KPI that impacts the rarity of the dog. But the idea is to make it very casual. Um, and about the DAO, so the DAO approach, so this decentralized autonomous organization, um, is basically for governing the different decisions regarding the game, because not only we want to co-build the game, and we will ask, for example, the community to vote on which breeds they want, what types of things they want to allow. Right now we are very realistic, but we can go more on the fantasy part. And that's the first part of what the community could the DAO could serve. But like I was saying, on top of co-constructing, it could be interesting to have a game that can be also owned by the community. And we also want people to propose experiences, augmented reality experiences, to the community. I'll give you an example. It's not that hard to create an augmented reality around the Musée du Louvre in Paris, and have people go there and just have their phone like that, and see what's happening to the Louvre in this augmented reality world. And I think we can decentralize the content creation of those experiences and share them in the same in the same frequency, which is the metaverse.
Okay, because I have a very good question. Can Benjamin asked, can I add items that I would have designed myself, like a black collar?
Not for now. I'm not talking about items. I was more talking about experiences. We can discuss the items creation, but right now we are more in favor of doing some collaboration with brands to make it even more to make the game even more realistic by bringing those familiar brands within the digital realm.
So Benjamin, you have to work on a brand. So now just send your curriculum to some big to some big brands if you want to create some Doga accessories. I heard in an interview. I don't know if I understand it well, but those you want to create like a mix, uh, real life and digital experiences. When you buy those items, like what was the means of this sentence? You said that when you will buy an items on Dogami, it will be digital, but also real life experience.
Yeah, let's say for example, so we are going to create a shop, and in this shop there will be a lot of merchandising related to the game, and every asset that we will produce in this shop will be a collaboration with a brand, and will also be an NFT that you can use within the game. So I'll give you an example. Let's say we've partnered with Lacoste. I'm creating a digital hoodie for dogs within the game. If you buy the digital hoodie for your dog in the merchandising shop, you can buy it for real and have it shipped at your place.
It's more
So
than
this could be
cross
with
game; it's pro
hats,
reality.
hoodies, shoes, watches, the whole equipment set.
All right. And before joining, because I saw a lot of question about cross gaming, we'll go to cross gaming experiences because it's very interesting. And I repeat, one thing, you can win a Doga Bones if you answer the question, this simple question: what is the breed of Luffy? The Dogami dog. So go search Luffy Dogami on Google, and you can win Doga Bones, which is like a magical items, a magical
Is
NFT
all over
on
the
Dogami.
Dogami Instagram.
It's it's all over the Dogami Instagram. Exactly. So how to win this NFT? You have to answer this question: what is the breed of Luffy, the Dogami dog? The dog,
I don't
yeah,
know.
and also you have to subscribe to Block Interview, and I will randomly pick one answer. So go on the chat. What is the breed of Luffy? Subscribe, and if you do those two action, simple action actually,
Can
you can go.
can you explain me how do you randomly choose the winner?
I have an application, but it's not me; it's my team. They have like
Uh,
an app that randomly select people.
oh, so cool.
I don't like. I want to be clear, so it's an
Just
algorithm.
asking.
Yeah, it's a YouTube algorithm.
Okay.
One other question. Let's go to the tricky question. The tricky
What?
question is a question I always ask to my to people I interview. It's a bit difficult. It changed to the normal simple question that
But
you
we
can
only
find
had
on YouTube.
difficult questions.
The tricky question of the day is, and I'm reading it. Yes, we are currently experiencing the boom of NFT and metaverse. And
Hmm.
many people compare this moment with the explosion of the Second Life game. I don't know if you remember the Second Life. It was a
Hmm.
game that offered like a second life in the digital world. And during this period, a lot of brands and people got excited about this idea of an open digital life that's copy the normal life.
Hmm.
Because Dogami offer like similar experiences in terms of another life for your dog, which is something personal. And we see a lot of those brands joining the metaverse euphoria. How does Dogami plan to pass this moment of euphoria and still be interesting in the future? That's the tricky question.
Okay, so very good question. So first, I don't think we have the same ambitions than Second Life. I would say the main competitor of Second Life would be Decentraland or the Sandbox. And the big difference between Second Life and Decentraland and the Sandbox is that the Sandbox and Decentraland, they are worlds that are made by the community and owned by the community, um, which makes it capable of creating a lot of content. So streets, building, and the whole infrastructure necessary in this metaverses, in this metaverse. The other thing that is pretty important is that the asset within this metaverse could not be owned by could not really be owned by the users, so the true ownership part. And so if you don't have scarcity and true ownership, you don't stay in the ecosystem because it doesn't create value for you. And by value, it means at least have a capital gain, or cryptocurrency gain. Because in real life, we have jobs. When we collaborate, we create value to each other. Um, just spending time in a game and not taking anything from it doesn't create value for anyone. So that's the main difference between Second Life and the classical metaverses. In the Petaverse, which is this augmented reality world, it's a bit different because it's more fun, it's more interactive, than it is really serious. Um, and how we plan on having the retention is that the puppy phase is just the first phase of the game. In the second phase, you're an adult and you have different career passes. You can become an astronaut dog, you can become a police dog, a beauty dog, and we will be adding more and more mini games or campaigns of mini games, just like Mario Party. Um, and you have like 5 mini games in one thematic. And we're already, for example, discussing with the football team, and hopefully we'll create a football mini game, and your dog could become a football player. And wouldn't that be fun?
Okay, so if I summarize a bit, what will retain, what will make the success of Dogami in the future, like past this moment, is the
Mhm.
ability of offering and the ability also for the gamer, the player, to have a diversity, diversify the experiences inside the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And when we talk about diversification of experiences and gameplay, I will go to the cross game assets. Our cross game assets, just to summarize a bit for people that don't know, is the ability. Uh, because of the blockchain ecosystem, blockchain technology, to have an NFT, an item in a game A that you can be able to use in a game B. I know that Dogami have some good advisors. Sebastian from, for example, the Sandbox. You talk about brands. Now let's talk about games with games. Um, can you explain a bit like the future of Dogami in terms of cross games and partnership with other games?
So we're already discussing with various games to see how we can partner. But the truth in the interoperability is that you have three challenges. You have to be, well, the best would be to be in the same blockchain. Um, then you have to use the same smart contract standard. Um, and and um, and then you have to uh, so the 3D files that we call metaverse ready,
Mm-hmm.
you have actually three ways of doing them. You have the voxel way that is used by VoxEdit, Sandbox, Minecraft. You
Mm-hmm.
have the Unity way, and you have the Unreal Engine produced by NVIDIA way. And it's just like an iPhone and a Samsung, they're not compatible. You have those big monopoles in 3Ds and animation that basically makes it even more difficult because it's not just technologic, it's also in terms of um, artistic techniques. But what we want to do is that we're going to create a bridge between Tezos and the EVM compatible blockchains to solve the blockchain part. With the bridge, we also solve the smart contract part because when we'll be bridging, we'll be using the right smart contract standard on Ethereum, which is compatible with all the platforms and on layer twos as well. And then what we're going to do is that regarding metaverses that are not supporting the unity that we are doing, we will allow each of the holders to buy a digital twin that is supported within the metaverse. And so you will be able to access a private sale of new NFTs because you are holder of the Dogamis.
All right. I hope it answers all the question about the cross game. I know you have to go just in a few minutes. I will just pick some questions. What do you think about this awesome launch? What are your feelings in the team? In few words.
We still haven't slept much. We are still monitoring and making sure everything is happening, and there are a lot of people trying to take down the infrastructure, hackers. There are scammers that are trying to copy our collections on the platforms, copying our websites, doing mails, stuff like that. So we're tracking all of that. We're answering all the people on the Discord channel. There's 100,000 people also that knows that we are pretty much active. So we haven't rested it there yet, but we are very excited. We feel very lucky that the community trusts us, and we can't wait to deliver the next news.
All right, so I have Del that asked this question a lot. How many people do you plan? I would say, do you plan to hire in the next months? So if you want to be hired, just do you, not to you. Do you plan to be hired?
We're constantly hiring creative people, tech art, Unity devs, technology people like backend people, front end developers, mobile app developers. We're also trying to strengthen our marketing team in partnerships. And if you feel that you are the right person, just send me a mail on LinkedIn with your resume and we'll discuss.
Two more questions. Can we expect a Dogami land on Sandbox?
I cannot validate or invalidate this question.
All right. Up, quick question. What will be the airdrop for the holders? You
At
cannot.
least 20%. At least 20% of the XTZ value in Doga.
All right. I thank you very much, Bilal. I have this. Love you, Dogami. Put the Dogami flap and top of the Eiffel Tower. So let's finish with this comment. Thank you, everybody. You still have sometimes. I will I will stay here for like a few minutes alone with you in order for you to win a Doga Bones. How to win a Doga Bones? Give me the breed of Luffy. Luffy is the Dogami team dog. So give me his breed and also subscribe to the channel. I will pick randomly one and win. He will win this NFT. Thank you very much, Bilal. Again, a last word before to go.
Doga Doga.
Bye bye, Bilal.
So.
All right, just a few minutes again for you to have some times to give me the name. This interview was so cool. I don't know if you like the interview. Just say if you like the interview. I will do more interview on this channel. not only about Dogami, but on a lot of projects. I have a list of future interviews in NFT and also in crypto. So if you want me to interview some people, I have a list of people I already interviewed. The Sandbox, Ultra, if we are talking about gaming. So if you want me to interview some people, let me know in the comment section or in the chat some project that you are now following. And I will it will be my pleasure to go and ask them. I just see numbers, so give me also some name of project you are following in the chat for me to go interview. On block interview, I interviewed, as I said, the Sandbox, the father of Julian Assange, Ultra, AAV, the Ethereum 9 Foundation. So yeah, comment. Yeah, so I saw all the name of the breeds. Thank you again, everybody. Subscribe. I will pick one to. I will pick a subscriber to win a Dogami Bones. And again, on the comment, mark me some crypto or NFT project you want me to describe, analyze, and go interview their CEO. I thank you all. See you in the next video and on the next interview. And bye bye.